Hi guys, Russ here from It's Only Forever Tattoo in Cheltenham. Really exciting day today. I'm going to show you my brand new machine, which is the Flite X1 by Inkjecta. Their wireless machine. Also comes with this battery charger. Awesome packaging, bright white, so you're going to make sure, obviously you will do anyway, but you've got to make sure that your hands are absolutely pristine clean, because otherwise any little dirt's going to get on it. It's your instruction booklet, which is really cool. It's an actual little book. Some cool quotes, some cool pictures, the different models. Really cool. Very well put together. And this little beauty. So just put the box and the instruction booklet to the side for a minute. Again, great packaging. Open the box and you get pretty much everything you need. That's the machine. It comes with an Inkjecta disposable grip. It comes with the, if you've used Inkjecta Nanos before, you'll be familiar with these bars. It's the medium and hard bars. It comes with it already installed the rigid bar, which is that one, which is rigid. That makes it pretty much a direct drive. What I've done is I've got the black semi-rigid bar. I ordered that separate, so I've got that attached at the moment. Now it comes with standard 3.5 stroke cam, but as it works exactly like the Nano, you can purchase other cams, which I have done. I've purchased the short stroke one. What you can see as well in the box, so you've got your bars there, machine was there, and here's your two batteries. Now you get one big battery and one little battery. With the little battery you get this little adapter, so when you put it on it makes the connection, and it's the same size as the big battery, but quite a bit, well not quite a bit, but it's a little lighter. So that's your main battery. It comes, there's a cool little note in the box saying that there's stuff underneath. So underneath you've got your Inkjecta Allen key, which is exactly the same as the Nano one, and your lube. There's a cool Inkjecta business card, and tattoo artists, we all love stickers. Some stickers, but also what's really cool is because the battery charger is quite tight. Not the battery charger, sorry. The battery housing for the machine is quite tight. They've even thought of it, and it comes. You get these little adhesive tabs, so you wrap it round your battery, and then you've got this little tab, so you just grab that, pluck it straight out your machine, hey presto, done. So they've literally thought of everything, so it's very well done. They've obviously spent hundreds of hours doing R&D for it, and it definitely shows. So yeah, just put the battery in, there's your on button, It's about the same volume as a normal nano really. Because it's surrounded in plastic, you do get that plasticky, rattly kind of noise, but it's pretty quiet. Only if you're used to completely silent machines, or this may be a bit of an issue for you. But compared to a coil, it's nothing. Now, a feature of this particular machine is that you have to turn it vertically the other way and press the same button to turn it off. Turn it on like that, but if you try to turn it off again, as it's like that, it will not work. So you have to vertically spin it up and switch it off. But as you're tattooing, it's quite easy to bang, bang. Easy. One of the best features of this machine, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a little arrow there and there's an arrow there. So with the machine running, again it has to be upright. You press it, you hear that? The motor slows down a little, and that's adjusting, not the stroke obviously, because the stroke is fixed, but the needle protrusion. So there's an up, so for the needle to come out, and there's a down for the needle to retract back in. That's, as far as I'm aware, that's the first machine that does that, wireless or not. So that's a cool little feature. Voltage control, it's similar to the Solnova Unlimited in the fact that you tilt the machine, but with this you have an LED clock indicator. So if I tilt it, you can hear that, it's gone right down, the little red lights come on because it's pretty much at its lowest. And then you tilt it the other way, and you hear it going up, and you see the readout. So that's pretty cool, that you can see the readout. And in the instruction booklet, it tells you where the general kind of average speed. I tend to run mine a little higher. I think if you look at it as a clock, their average, they're looking at between, I think it's like 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. But I use it at around 10 o'clock. And then back up, off. So that's it really. With same as with the other Inkjectors, the voltage range is pretty long. So with the cams, with the bars, and with the voltage range, there's quite a lot to get your head around and have a play with. But obviously it's well worth having a play with. A lot of people might plug it straight in and be like, yep, cool, I can just do it by ear or by feel and just that's where I want it. Perfect. You'll get used to it anyway. The battery will stop completely when it's out of power. It won't power down, it will just stop. You'll get a red light come out in the middle of the LED clock. It comes out a little red light there. Slip that up because of this tab. Pop the battery out. Now I would advise getting buying some more of the bigger batteries. They're the standard batteries that you find in vape machines. so you'll be able to get them pretty much anywhere. So little battery straight in with the little adapter. Close that, back on, and then while you're tattooing you can be charging your battery up with your charger. You get about, I've got about 5 or 6 hours out of the bigger battery, and about 4 hours out of the smaller battery. So you're never in a position, when you've got the two, you're never in a position where you haven't got any power, and you have to switch to one of your other machines. Because this is completely wireless. There's no RCA adapter or option. There's no clip cord option or anything like that. It's purely battery powered wireless tattoo machine. Not that it's legal, but if you wanted to, you could go out and tattoo somebody in the middle of the road, and you don't need to be anywhere near a power supply. Obviously great for conventions, great for travelling, but not having that cable coming out, it's perfect. If you're tattooing someone's back and you need to really drag the cable over, it's not an issue. You can tattoo anywhere and you haven't got to worry about cables. You also, just the fluid of it, you really notice the lack of weight with the cable and the pull that you get from the cable. It looks like, as you can see, big Star Wars fan, it looks like some kind of sci-fi Star Wars tank type thing. It looks pretty weighty. I've used it a few times and my clients say, oh, it looks really clever, but is it really heavy? And it's like, no, it's not. You do get used to the weight very easily. Obviously if you had a metal grip, the weight's going to be closer to your hand, but these days most people are fully disposable. I certainly am. So use the grip once, straight in the bin, you ain't got to worry. There's nothing going to be up there, and what I do is I'll get an alcohol wipe and just wipe thoroughly, just wipe the bar, just to make sure. Probably don't need to, but yeah, just to make sure. So I'll plug it in. Now we'll get a cartridge. So this is a Ghost cartridge from Star. Yeah, the volume doesn't really go up much, but what you do notice, because you've got these, because it's an Inkjecta, you do get that plastic rattly kind of sound. I don't know if you can see the needle protrusion. See that going down? And then, oh. See that? The needle's pretty much disappeared in the cartridge, and you press the button to come up, and there it goes, and it comes up. So that's one of my favourite things about this machine. I haven't been able to do that many tattoos with it just yet, but it is an excellent liner. It's a really, really good liner. I was surprised. Like I say, I've got the semi-rigid bar in, so there's a little bit of give, but to me that's perfect for lining. Not quite direct drive, just slightly off. So it's a great liner, it's very smooth, it's great for colour, solid black. I haven't been able to get my black and grey quite as smooth as I like it, but I've got my black and grey just tuned with my ink machine Scorpion, which is my regular machine. That gets my black and grey the softest I've ever been able to get it. So I might have to tinker a little bit to get this anywhere near as smooth as that. But at the moment, my ink machine Scorpion is my go-to black and grey machine, and has been for the last 12 months. Having said that, this is definitely a better liner, but I didn't spend over £1,000 to get a new liner. So hopefully, after I've tinkered with it a little bit more, I'll be able to use it for other things, because the one thing that I didn't like about the Nano was I needed to use one Nano with a long cam, a long stroke cam and a rigid bar for lining, and then a medium to short cam with maybe the semi-rigid, maybe the hard give bar for shading. So it's like I needed 2 Nanos, and I do like a machine when you're spending this much money to be able to do everything. I don't like swapping between machines, particularly if it's wireless. If you're using one wireless machine and then you have to go to a corded machine for something else, then it kind of negates the bonus of having a wireless machine in the first place. Having said that, like I say, I need a bit more time with it to really dial it in for my black and grey. So hopefully that's not going to be an issue. I'll probably do an updated video in a couple of months when I've had a bit more time with it. But it's crazily engineered. It's very, very, very cool looking machine. It's very well balanced. I've got pretty big hands, but it's not a problem. I wouldn't have thought it'd be a problem for anybody. It's not silent, but it's not loud either. It's nano volume. I love the voltage change. That's pretty accurate, pretty cool, very quick. I love the needle depth adjustment. That's very cool. How quickly you can change batteries, awesome. I'm pretty happy with the amount of life that you'll get out of batteries. I'm pretty sure that's one of the things that's going to change in time. You'll just get batteries that will last longer and longer. But superb machine. I need a little bit longer with it, but it's got loads of options. It's designed really, really well. This is the smoke one. I don't know if you guys can pick that up, but there's a slight greyish tinge to the bottom. You can get a solid black one, you can get one that's clear there, and you can get the trooper one. So obviously it looks like a stormtrooper. They're pretty much always sold out, but they look really cool. So yeah, awesome machine. I'm not going to say get one, I'm not going to say don't get one, but they're definitely worth trying out. If you like the nanos, you're going to like this. It's basically a wireless nano. So that's about as much as I can say on that. But I'm going to keep playing with it, and hopefully in a couple of months I'll get back to you guys and keep you informed about my my experiences, and see what my black and grey ended up like with it after a couple of months. So thanks for listening to me waffle on, guys, and leave some comments, whatever they may be. Have a wash, you hairy bastard, whatever it is. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Stay safe, keep busy,